Welcome to Concord Junior High School. My name is Miss McEachran, and I'm the principal here at CJHS. You are about ready to embark on the next transition in your educational career, and we can't wait to begin this journey with you. Throughout this presentation, you will hear about the different course options that are available to you. Please take time to talk with your parents about which courses pique your interest and will get you excited about coming to school. It is also important to mention that, like CIS, CJHS offers many extracurricular activities such as music, athletic teams, student leadership, and drama club, to name a few. Here at the junior high, we strive to showcase our best selves. We are not here to be average, we are here to be amazing. We look forward to welcoming you as part of our CHS team. See you soon.
As Ms. McEachran said, Concord Junior High School is a great place to be. And we know that there are lots of decisions that you get to make about what you're going to be doing next school year. First, though, we'd like to make sure that you know a little bit about the Indiana graduation pathways. And while that might seem like a long way off for you, this is your first introduction to what those would include. I'm Mrs. Kokenauer, and I'm going to be sharing this information with you. So graduation pathways include some new graduation requirements that go into effect for the class of 2023. And while those students are older than you are, since you're the class of 2027, they do apply to you as well. The pathways include three what we call buckets. There's the Core 40 diploma requirements, there are employability skills, and then there are post-secondary ready competencies. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what those are here in a minute. So one of the things that you'll be accomplishing is meeting all the requirements of different courses. And that's part of what we're going to be doing today is talking about the courses that you would take at the junior high. Those are not things that necessarily apply to what happens in high school, but they're course requirements. So part of, again, the first bucket is meeting all of the Core 40 diploma requirements. Those include 8 credits of language arts or English, 6 credits of math, 6 credits of science, 6 credits of social studies, 3 credits of wellness or physical education and health, and then 14 elective credits. Bucket 2 includes something called employability skills. When you graduate from high school, employers want to know that you have met some standards in terms of being employable. There are a couple of ways to earn that category of diploma requirements. One is in work-based learning and the other is in service-based learning. Work-based learning opportunities can be earned by participating in an internship, perhaps meeting the requirements of the governor's work ethics certificate, taking classes in the JAG program. JAG stands for Jobs for America's Graduates, or even having part-time employment. In the service-based learning category, you can participate in lots of Concord High School approved activities, including sports, music, theater, speech, and different categories like that. Another possibility is something called a capstone project that you participate in a service-based learning environment. Again, these are the bucket 2 pieces. In bucket 3, you would need to meet the requirements of a post-secondary ready benchmark or competency. And here are the many ways that you can earn that. Lots of these have lots of details to them, so I'm just going to talk about them briefly. One is you could earn the requirements for an academic honors diploma or a technical honors diploma. You could take advanced placement or dual credit courses. You would take and pass the SAT, the ACT, or the ASVAB with a particular benchmark score that the state of Indiana has outlined for us. You might also participate in a CTE pathway. CTE stands for Career Technical Education. You might earn a state or industry recognized credential or certification, something like a person would need to be working out in the work world. Or you might participate in a federally recognized apprenticeship. Again, these are the bucket 3 or post-secondary ready competencies. So all 3 of those would earn you the opportunity for a high school diploma and graduation. And while it seems like a long way off, we know you can do it and we'll help you meet your goals. In the meantime, we do want to again welcome you to Concord Junior High School in the class of 2027. We're excited about you joining at Concord Junior High School, and we're here today to help you make some decisions about classes that you take next school year. But first, a little bit of basic information about how the junior high works. Every student takes 7 classes each semester, and there are 2 semesters. Each class is 47 minutes long. You have courses and classes at the intermediate school that have differing lengths, but all of the classes are 47 minutes long at the junior high. You have a 5-minute passing period to get from class to class. And then some classes last all school year long, and some of them just last a semester. We also have opportunities for support for math and reading for students who need that extra help. And what happens in terms of earning that opportunity is that your grades and your NWEA scores, which is a test that you take a couple of times a year, help us know who to put in those classes. So interventions are available for you as well. So let's go back to this. Everybody takes math, language arts, science, social studies, and wellness, and all 5 of those courses are all school year long. Some students participate in music, and so there are 3 columns here. There is Concert 7 Band, Concert 7 Orchestra, or Concert 7 Choir. Choir 7. And so students who participate in those programs participate in them all school year long. So in that case, a student who has 5 classes, language arts, math, science, social studies, and wellness, and takes 2 music classes, perhaps choir and orchestra, or choir and band, or even perhaps band and orchestra, that student has met they have all of their course selections made. They would have 7 courses. They would have them all school year long, and there are no other decisions that they would be making right now. But a student in the middle column there who takes 1 music class would take math, science, social studies, math, science, social studies, language arts, and wellness, and then they would have band or choir or orchestra. And so that student needs to have 2 additional electives, each of them a semester, or 1 course that's all semester long. All school year long. The other option is that a student who doesn't take any music classes will still need to take 4 additional electives. And so those are choices that you're going to be making here in the next couple of minutes. Let's talk about what those elective choices are. So in this slide, you'll see that there are 2 art courses a student can take, Art 1, an introductory art course, or Art 2, which is the second level of art. And so a student could make the election to have both Art 1 and Art 2, in which case they would have first semester Art 1 and second semester Art 2. The next elective that we're offering is something called digital communications. This is about internet safety, social media, and ways that technology has impacted our society. This is a 1-semester course also. There also is family and consumer sciences. So there's cooking in this class, healthy relationships, personal finance, and being a responsible consumer, a 1-semester class. There also is pre-engineering. Pre-engineering is a course where students learn about design principles, real-world problem solving, computer-aided drawing, and the basics of engineering. So there are several electives that students have the option to take at Concord Junior High School. So next steps. This Thursday, we'll be visiting CIS, and students will be making their course selections in PowerSchool. So we'll help you learn how to log in to PowerSchool and make your course selections there. In the meantime, we'd like for families to have conversations over the next couple of days before those scheduling meetings happen on Thursday. And that will help ensure that students are confident in their elective choices when they're making those selections. In order to record the conversations that you're having with families, we'd ask you to complete the Google form that's also included in the email you received to record your course selections so that we have that backup information in addition to what students enter in PowerSchool. That Google form is like recording on a piece of paper the electives that you'd like to be able to include in your classes for next school year. And that just helps us keep that information in case there are any problems in terms of PowerSchool. If you are a virtual only student, we would ask you to complete the Google form, and we'll be making those selections for you in PowerSchool. So I would expect that there's a lot of information here, and it's possible that you want to listen to this video again so that you'd be able to make sure that you have all the information you need to make those selections. If you have any questions at all, you're certainly welcome to call the school, and someone in Student Services can assist you in making in providing those answers for you. So just one more important reminder, if you are a student who is A virtual only student, we want to make sure you complete that Google form by Friday, March 19th. That's this Friday, so that we can get those requests entered in PowerSchool as well. Otherwise, if you are a student who's attending school, again, remember, please make sure you have your conversations with family, your parents, those people who will help support you, and making sure that you enter the request that you're making in the Google form so that we have that information when we come to visit on Thursday. Again, really excited about having you at Concord Junior High School. As Ms. McEachran said, it's a great place to be, and looking forward to having you join us next school year. Thank you.